I'm switching all of my stores over to use this company. Finally, a company that ticks every single box. Prices, shipping speed, quality, customer service. I don't think it's ever gotten this good. I'm not quite sure why I've never actually made a review of this company, considering it's one of the most popular print-on-demand companies out there. But it's finally time. Here is a complete and unfiltered review of the company Printify. And I just have to add, because I have gotten comments in the past, this video is not sponsored by Printify at all. They do not know it's being made, and I have bought this stuff and paid for it with my own money. Now, saying that, even if it was a sponsored video, I would still say what I want to say, because that's just how I run. But either way, let's dig deep and find out why and if you should use this company. Firstly, it seems like Printify is the most popular platform out there, completely eclipses the likes of Printful, which is around 5 million visitors every single month, and companies like Awkward Styles and Gelato, well, they don't even come close. Now, website traffic isn't very important for a company like Printify because there is no integrated shop. It's just a printing partner like Printful, Gelato, and Awkward Styles. You would connect Printify to another platform. However, it is good to know that there are millions of other sellers using this platform. What you would typically do is create a Printify store, connect it to Etsy or eBay or Shopify, and then sell through those platforms. And when a sale comes in, Printify will manage, the printing and the shipping and all of that kind of stuff. Now, Printify did actually recently come out with something quite cool called Printify Pop-Up, and that allows you to create a design and keep it all in-house on Printify's website, and you'll get a link that you can send to people, and they can buy the item from your Printify store. And I think it's quite nice if you don't want to connect it to Etsy or you don't want to pay for Shopify. Now, let's quickly discuss a bit about Printify. So Printify was created in 2015, so it's not that old, and it was created by 3 people. Their main headquarters are in San Francisco, but quite honestly, it doesn't really matter where they are or when they were created. Let's find out how many products they have on offer. So Printify have over 850 products currently on offer. That is a hell of a lot of products. If you compare that to Printful, well, Printful have around 330. So we're talking over 500 more products with Printify. I'm actually really surprised, as I never thought Printify was such a big player. I never used them. I always use Printful or Gelato. Clearly, I've been living under a rock. The area that makes Printify quite unique, and something I didn't used to like, but I actually am warming up to it, is the way they fulfill orders and the way they work with printing companies. Printify is kind of like the Airbnb for print on demand. Like Airbnb has tons of properties, but they don't own anything. It's just individual people listing their homes. Printify have tons and tons of offers and products and printers, but they don't actually do the printing. They work with printing companies. If I create an item, a t-shirt, put it on my Etsy shop, and I get an order, Printify wouldn't be printing them themselves. It would go through the printing company that's connected to Printify. The pros here being you can select from tons of different suppliers. You'll get different prices and you can pick the best price. And some suppliers will offer different colors, some suppliers will offer different products, and it kind of gives you the best mixed bag here, and you can end up with the most broad array of products. The negatives and the thing that I never really liked is, well, there's more complexity. If you've got more printing partners, which one do you partner with, and what happens when one goes out of stock? Does it auto get fulfilled to the next one? And on top of that, what about the consistency of quality? If one supplier is creating something and you switch to another supplier, will the quality stay the same, or will your customers receive an entirely different product? These areas is what I just always thought of Printify, which is why I never went with them, because I just thought, no, I can't be bothered. It's too much effort figuring out which printing partner I want to go for. But after speaking to quite a few people who are doing 6 to 7 figures a month with print on demand, who all use Printify, I was like, well, I'm going to give this print on demand company a go. and I'm so happy I did. So the main question is quality through suppliers. So there's so many suppliers for t-shirts. Will the quality stay consistent? And that's one of the main aspects of this video. I have got here items from 2 different suppliers. I want to compare and contrast the quality between these 2 suppliers. Now, I know there are more suppliers. I've just picked SwiftPod and Monster Digital, 2 suppliers that are known to be very good and 2 suppliers that I would recommend you using if you were to go with Printify. Let's quickly go over their website and just have a look and see the ease of use, the products they offer, just the general use of it, and is it any good? So as you can see, this is their website. You've got catalog, how it works, pricing, blogs, services, use cases, and need help. It's a very, very straightforward website. Really, really easy to use. I like how simplistic it is. You can see these are all the stores. Walmart is brilliant. You can just do it through an API, WooCommerce, Squarespace, Wix. This is everyone that they connect to. You've then got catalog. So this is their catalog of products. Again, they have a heck of a lot of products, from t-shirts to wall decorations, phone cases, hoodies, everything. You know, this is acrylic ornaments. You've got scented soy candles, stickers. They literally have every single product. Well, I'm sure they don't have some really random things like shoes. Do they have shoes? They have shoes. Okay, they have shoes. Women canvas boots, men's high-top sneakers, flip-flops. Okay, they have shoes. There's definitely something they don't have. I just can't be bothered trying to find it now. Okay, how does it work? So you select from the 800 plus quality products. They ship around the world. You've also got this, which is you can have free, premium, or enterprise. And I really do recommend starting with free, but once you're getting a certain amount of sales, it makes sense to go for the premium, which is $24.99, and it gives you 20% discount on the products that you are fulfilling. Now, when in terms of like signing up, so let me just show you how simple this is. Signing up, I might not be able to because I've already got an account. Let's sign up with a new account. Just go to Google, pick one of my accounts, my Google accounts, confirm, and let's see what happens. There you go. I've just signed up. It took me all of 3 seconds to do that, and I'm ready to go. So I've got my store. You can see I can add new stores and I can link those stores to Etsy or Shopify or whatever. You've got the catalog of products over here. You've got your products that you've made. This is all empty because I've literally just signed up live here. You've got your orders, your wallet, your store settings, and your branding. Branding is cool because you can send package inserts. You can have custom neck labels. But I mean, it looks pretty straightforward. So typically what I would do is I would go to catalog, men's clothing, t-shirts, and let's go unisex. Okay, so Better Canvas 3001. So click that. This is the t-shirt. You can see these are all the providers: Print Geek, Dry Fulfillment, FYBY. So let's just say you're going to use SwiftPod. You've got $11.60 or $9.69 if you're with premium. Standard shipping, production time 1.7 days on average, 121 colors. Click Start Designing. Once you've designed, it will go to your products. It will get synced to your Etsy store if that's what you've linked it up with, or your Shopify store, and you're good to go. It's really, really straightforward. It's so easy to use. And I know I'm sounding really, really positive here, and it's like, surely, Shimmy, there's got to be something bad. And I'm sure there is. But so far, what I found is the website is really user-friendly. We're going to get onto prices soon and to shipping soon, but I'm just really happy with the layout of the website and how easy it is to use. The next thing I want to do, and I would recommend everyone does it, is to order samples from the printing suppliers that you are going to use. So personally, I'm going to use SwiftPod and Monster Digital, based in the US. So if I was trying to sell in the UK, I wouldn't use these 2 suppliers, but these 2 suppliers typically ship within 7 days. In the US, that is, which is why I went with them, because I want to go with a printing partner that has good quality, like reasonably priced shipping. $4.75 is how much they cost for shipping, which is very good. And then they also have faster shipping for $7.99. For now, let's have a look at the quality of these t-shirts and the actual print quality. We're going to also put it through a wash test, multiple wash tests, vigorous wash tests, just to see if they can withstand the washer, the dryer, all of it. And I know you shouldn't put it in the dryer and you should wash it inside out, but I want to give it a full test. And then once we've done that, I'm going to compare Printify's prices to other platforms out there just to kind of see how they stack up. Monster Digital is the black one. It's sometimes really hard to remember. SwiftPod is the white one. So if we're just having a look at the actual t-shirt quality, the t-shirt quality is your bog standard t-shirt. You know, the seams are really, really good. I've been able to put a custom logo on the back there. I've put like a little design on the front, and this logo, I will tell you about it very, very soon. It's a really big project that I've been working on that's coming out really soon. But anyways, and then on the back, you've got the design. The actual cut of the t-shirt, right? It's nice. It doesn't kind of cut off over there. It sits very nicely. The print, okay, so the print is okay. It's not the best. You know, I have seen better prints. However, for A, the price, and B, the ease of use and the shipping and everything, the print is very, very good. So with this one, it looks like it's kind of been slapped on a bit, and I feel like it could have been better. You know, I feel like it could have been a little bit better, and you'll see from the close-ups here. The only thing with this one versus this one is this feels like it's been slapped on a little bit more. If we have a look at the white t-shirts, the design on the back feels really soft. It feels like it's woven into the actual t-shirt, and I absolutely love that about a t-shirt, because when you're wearing something like this black one and you can feel the design on your front or on your back, that's annoying. You don't want to feel this big plastic patch. And I don't think it's that drastic, you know. I think this is very, very good, but with this white t-shirt, it's super soft. It's really, really, really nice and soft, and you don't feel anything, you know. It doesn't feel like there's anything there. In terms of the actual colors, both of the colors are spot on, you know. If we look at both the colors side by side, this black one, it's a bit brighter, more yellow, but I actually really like both of them. They're both really, really bright colors. And in terms of the actual t-shirt quality, the garment quality of this white one, it's just as good as the black one. I don't see any issues with it. It's got a very nice collar. You know, it's got great stitching. I don't see it breaking anytime soon. I also went with the custom logo on the inside, as you can see. It's really good. This needs to go through the wash, though, to see if it survives that wash. So for now, I'm going to take these two t-shirts and I'm going to put them in the wash. I'm going to try 3 different washes on 3 different temperatures, hot, cold, you name it. I'm going to really put this through its paces and just to see, will it survive? What will it look like at the end? When those items are in the wash, we're going to go through some prices here and see how it compares with other print-on-demand companies. Monster Digital was $10.93 and SwiftPod was $11.60. So SwiftPod was slightly more expensive. Again, with Printify Premium, both of them will be a bit less. The shipping was $4.75 with the option of express shipping, which was $7.99. This is pretty good considering that the items will arrive in less than a week. For print on demand, I am very, very happy with that. And I know a customer will be very happy with that. Now, let's compare the prices of Printify, specifically Monster Digital and SwiftPod, to other print-on-demand companies. Printful, $11.50 for the same Bella Canvas 3001. And then with Printful's premium thing, which is Printful Growth, it's $10.30. Gelato, $11.41, despite it saying $9.92 on the actual product listing. I don't know why it says a different price, but when you actually go through, you add it to your basket and you do the whole process, it ends up being $11.41. Awkward Styles, $10.70. Spreadshop, $16.49. And Spring, $15.90. So I'm quite happy with the pricing, with Monster Digital being $10.93 and SwiftPod being $11.60. Some of those are cheaper, but when they're not cheaper, they are very, very competitive with pretty much all the other print-on-demand platforms out there. So for me, I'm going to be switching everything, all of my stores, Etsy and Shopify, all of them over to Printify for 2024. And you'll probably see on this channel that most of the videos that I'm going to be making will be around Printify, and I will be incorporating Printify as the printing partner. And again, I still need to reach out to them and say to them, can we do something together? Because why not? That would be a very good use of a collaboration. But regardless of if that happens or not, I'm just very happy and very content with that company. I've been looking for a print-on-demand company that ticks every single box for a very, very long time. And if you're a long-term viewer of this channel, you'll know that I review companies left, right, and center. And I still will review companies because I know people like watching those videos. But for me, for myself, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to take an absolutely phenomenal company to take over Printify now. Because for me, I've already done this. I've already incorporated Printify into all of my stores, all of my products. It took me a very, very, very long time, but it was definitely worth it. For now, before I end this video, I want to actually go and get the items from the wash so we can finish this test and see if they survived.
The next day.
It's now the next day, and these two t-shirts have been through some immense wash tests because I really wanted to see if the design will stick or if it will just peel off. Sometimes with print on demand, very frequently actually, I see print on demand companies where the design actually just peels off after multiple washes. And if that's ever the case, well, I'm not interested in using them. Starting with the white t-shirt, I mean, we can see that the design hasn't come off at all. The actual t-shirt hasn't really reshaped at all. It's not ironed, but it's nice. You've got the little logo on the front. You've got the label. Okay, so I'm starting to see this. The label on the inside is peeling off a little bit. Yeah, I'll do a zoom in of this, but the custom tag that you can put in doesn't seem to be very good. It looks like it is slowly peeling off, and I reckon it wouldn't be very long before it completely came off. So I'm not happy about that because that does cost extra. Moving forward, I probably just wouldn't use a custom label. I feel like people don't really care anyways. But the actual design on the back is spot on perfect. Now for the black t-shirt, again, let's have a look at the inside label. Yeah, the inside label is also kind of peeling off a bit, which is a bit of a shame. The graphic on the front is fine, absolutely fine. And then the graphic on the back, if anything, what I said before when I said it was a bit hard and crinkly feeling, now it feels really soft, so maybe it just needed that extra wash. You can't really feel it from the inside, and all the colors are there. It's done a really, really good job of staying nice. So my final verdict of the two of these is I'm very, very happy with them, and I would happily use these, and I'm going to use these for all of my e-commerce stores, specifically Monster Digital and SwiftPod. Now, you don't have to stick to Printify. There are other companies like My Designs where you could actually use SwiftPod through My Designs. You don't have to use SwiftPod through Printify. I'm going to just use Printify for the moment because it seems the easiest. It's what I'm currently used to, and I just want to give it a really good go. But I would highly recommend, if you want to get your own samples, do that. But if you don't want to get your own samples, think about going for Printify. They're really, really good. And again, like I said, this video isn't sponsored, nothing at all. There will be links down below, which will be like affiliate links and stuff like that. But yeah, that is my full and unfiltered review of Printify. On a side note, if you want some really cool free graphics, you want some good free information about print on demand and extra tips, extra tricks, more than what I'm offering in these YouTube videos, then you want to click the link down below and check out my weekly newsletter where I share way more, and I also just go into a lot more detail with certain things. But anyways, that is it for the Printify company review.